confident in our investigation and the effort of our detectives, as well as all the other agencies involved in this one particular case. So, you know, we will support Mr. Connick in this throughout the whole adjudication.
Can you elaborate on how Mr. White is connected to this case?
We found correspondence and information where they were going back and forth. So we think they were working hand in hand in concert with each other on this. So that's basically where I'm going to leave it.
Do you believe Mr. White was with Ms. Colbert in the French Quarter the night that Adan Manzano was with her?
Stay tuned. That might be information that you know that will be revealed later on in the adjudication of this.
Was the impetus to obtain the second-degree warrant the return of the toxicology case or some other evidence that hasn't been revealed yet?
No, it was a combination of all the evidence we obtained. Like I said, they're all bricks in the foundation. Circumstantial cases are tough, but you know there's certainly a place for them.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
What was that? If there's a place for them.
How soon do you all expect to get Mr. White back here to Jefferson Parish?
He's in custody on our warrant in Fort Lauderdale, so I don't know if he's going to challenge extradition, fight extradition, or come willingly. So that's really up to the process.
Was Mr. White found in possession of any Mr. Manzano's belongings, credit card, etc.? And when he was taken into custody, did he possibly have any weapons or anything like that on him?
I don't have that information at this time.
I don't believe I heard you mention second-degree murder charge for Mr. White. Do you believe that there is a chance that that could come in the future as well, along with Ms. Colbert?
Well, like I said in the very beginning, we don't speculate, we investigate, we go where the evidence leads us. So let's see where we end up a month from now. I heard one of the questions to Dr. Satanovich is, why did this take so long? Man, in a case like this, you got to get it right. You know, you're not going to rush this. Our main concern was that, you know, she wanted to get bonded out or released on her own recognizance or something like that. So we're confident with the work that we've done with our partners in criminal justice system that she's not getting out. So why would we rush anything in a case like this? We certainly want to you know, measure twice and cut once, and that's what Dr. Satanovich has done to his department's credit. That's what the DA's office is going to do, and we're all going to be working arm in arm throughout this whole process to make sure that, you know, justice is served.
But overall, right now, even without the determined death, the confidence level for y'all is high right now?
I'm very confident. Now, Mr. Conley's got some heavy lifting to do, but we're all here to do it together, and you know, we're still going to be uncovering facts and things that could assist in the prosecution of this case, and we're not going to stop until it's done.
And if y'all could clarify, just with Ms. Colbert being booked on murder charges, why is the death ruled unclassified?
Excuse me, can I chime in?
Yeah, please do.
Look, the second time you've asked that question, I want to make sure I address it. It's not unclassified, it's undetermined.
Undetermined.
Okay, so the classification of manner of death does not get in the way of the judicial system to do what they need to do based on the evidence that they collect outside of our investigation. The best example I can give you of that is somebody who dies in a car accident. Okay, they're going to come in, Dr. Troxler or one of the other pathologists is going to do an autopsy. It's going to be deemed accidental. That does not get in the way of the judicial system for prosecuting this another person for vehicular homicide. Doesn't get in the way. If it just doesn't get in the way. So I don't want to give anybody the impression that we're not cooperating. We do an independent investigation, and I told you we're preliminary. Something may come up. We may find something that changes the opinion of our group of pathologists, and we may change it. But right now, that's where we are. And undetermined doesn't get in the way. I want to make sure that point's made.
No, thank you for making that point, Doctor. All right, any other questions?
For White, his charges are the same item number as Danette Colbert, meaning he's accused of simple robbery in the same incident that she's accused. He's accused of computer fraud, same incident she's accused, monetary transmission. All of those are the same acts. Correct?
That's correct, Michelle. Yes. And we do have a handout with some mugshots of both of them. All right, if that's it, I promise you and I commit to you that as we get more information, we'll pass it on. But I do have a commitment to the DA and to the judicial system not to really elaborate on any evidence or information that they're using to build their case. But I can assure you that the men and women of the Kenner Police Department and these other agencies that we've been working with are still working hard and moving forward to make sure that no other family has to go through this kind of loss, and that Mr. Manzano did not die in vain because of the effort that we're all given to make the streets a little bit safer by taking these kind of criminal elements off the street collectively together as a criminal justice component. I feel very confident that we're going to reach our goal. So thank you all for coming today. If you have any questions, I'll take them later.
All right, guys, thank you all. So, like the chief mentioned, in the back of the room, Deputy Chief DeForges has the actual printouts of the press release. I will send them out electronically right after this, but if you want a hard copy, it's back there along with the photographs.
Yes, I am.